We'll begin with questions from the remote media and then move to the in-house questions. I believe the first question is from Snag.
Yes, first of all, I'd like to say commiserations on the loss, guys. My question is for Tara. So this was your first time playing on the international stage. I just wanted to know what would you say are your biggest takeaways from this event?
Because I feel like it's very fun, but I feel like I really like the passion to play here because actually throughout the year it was very hard for me to actually commit. I actually sometimes I feel like I made a wrong promise to everyone. I feel like they could have gotten someone better, someone that's like more fitted to their team. Uh, but I mean, after all that happened, I'm happy. I'm happy that we're here. I'm just very sorry that I cannot um give my best. I think so to everyone that's like supporting me and to all my teammates, I'm really sorry that I mean like I really feel like you picked the wrong person, but it's very hard for me to commit. So this is my first and last round last run for the for everything Valorant. Thank you for having me, and I'm so sorry also.
It's okay.
Yeah.
No regrets, then.
Yeah, no regrets.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Sierra.
Yes, hello, my name is Sierra Orzobi, freelance esports commentator. My question goes to Alexi. You talked about how in the teaser trailer, obviously you guys got fourth place last year and now you're fourth place again. So what are you gonna do, next season looking forward to consistently challenge yourself in order to improve and hopefully break that threshold, especially since this time in Pacific you had a near flawless run in the Game Changers scene.
We expect our expectations for the placement, but I think we're still not yet there. But I'm still proud of my team for being consistent at the top four. For next year, maybe we still don't know yet if there's any changes on everything. So we're just gonna go reset and take a vacation first, I think, and leave Valorant first. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Pedro.
Yes, Pedro Romero, independent. First off, likewise, as per one of my colleagues said before, commiserations. Tough way to go down, especially today, to a team like MIBR, but such is the way of Valorant. Things go one way, things go another way. My question goes forward to Henry, but anyone else can answer if they'd like. Just sort of, I want to know just your overall view as to how the series transpired. Well, obviously, it was a back and forth affair. MIBR starting off with a victory on their own, you guys responding back, but then MIBR finishing with the final blow. What do you think was the biggest obstacle that you guys and yourself faced today?
I think the biggest obstacle we face is like not translating what we did in scrims over to like tournaments. I think maybe we choked a bit, but I'm still proud of my teammates for not giving up. We're still trying even though we were losing. So yeah, I think it's a good try by us.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Arnab.
Hey guys, Arnab here, freelance journalist. Commiseration on the loss, but I would like to congratulate you guys as well for an insane run this season you had. You guys just lost two games throughout the season, that to Shopify and MIBR. I would like to know from your perspective how it has been throughout the year. I know Tyra said that she was like the weak link she thinks she is, but personally, I don't think you are. I would also like to know from the whole team how they think it has been this season, especially including Tara, and the goals which you guys had this season, were they fulfilled or not?
Oh, bet.
I think for goals, to be honest, I think fourth was a bit of a stretch for us. I think if you ask us like, are we gonna come into this and get fourth? I don't think anyone would confidently say we would like just try round by round. I feel that in terms of goals for the team, everyone should be proud of like the placement we are in. I feel dragging someone out of retirement to yell at them 6 months in a row to tell them to like, hey, go and beat Shopify. kind of not a realistic goal. Obviously, we would like to place higher, but it is what it is. Yeah.
Thank you. Are there any more questions? Oh, Sierra, go ahead.
Yes, my question also goes to Coach Colbat as well. And you've been with this squad when you switched over from the main SMG roster to when they were SMG as GC. So I just wanted to get your thoughts on maybe some of the positives for the season, like where you see the growth in the players that were consistent across both rosters in terms of the players they were last year and the players they have now become after this season.
I think there's been like a mix of growth and like what's the opposite of growth? Like regeneration for certain things. Like in terms of strats and stuff, if you look compared to us last year, I think we're just like I have 5 cannons and then we point it in a certain direction and pray. This year, like I don't have the same like level of firepower, but in terms of understanding the game, I feel some of my players are like even in like if you guys get to hear the comms, there is like a very good deep understanding of the game. But it's just when it comes down to like nerves and stuff, we still have not fixed those issues of like emotionally how sometimes we are just very charged, you know. But other than that, I'm quite proud that and my players think a lot more. Like if it was the old SMG roster, no way anyone is learning a Molly lineup lah. Yeah.
True.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Pedro.
I'm gonna send this one out to Tara. Going off of what you said, you know, in your answer at the start of this press conference, I want to ask to you specifically, what will you remember the most out of your experience with this team? You know, as I kind of asked you earlier on in the competition about you know, you're returning to the squad from the previous years. How do you kind of look back on that? What will be your most fondest memory? And also on top of that, you kind of mentioned about this being like your last round of Valorant. What's next for you on top of that?
Um, I mean, like the memory that I really like the most is like I have, I don't really have a lot of girlfriends, so this is like the first girlfriends that I have, and they're very, very kind to me. But for the whole year run, I feel like it's a bit tough for me. I get into like so many anxiety attacks, so many panic attacks, you know. It's quite a tough year for me. Like I need to like I mean they exchange me for someone that's like Hoibi, like she's like one of the top players in APAC also, and then like but we're still able to go this far is actually quite amazing lah. They carried me all the way. But after this, I'm just going back to what I'm doing before this. During my retirement, I'm going back to business. So I'm gonna let them. Well, I really cannot compete anymore. You know, this is like giving me panic attacks and all that. I cannot handle this anymore. So I will pray for them. I wish they will continue and like maybe find another good player that's like really, really good so they can win everything. So I'm just gonna like cheer for them back home.
Thank you. And I think our final question will come from Arnab.
Thank you. I'll have a couple of questions if that's okay. My
That's
first
fine.
Okay.
Thank you. My first question would be for the whole team, or better, I'll say to Tara. You yesterday mentioned that you think it will be the battle of duos, Eneri and Alexi versus SRN and Jellybanks. Do you think the game went accordingly like you guys have planned? I'm not just talking about the results, but overall, the rounds and the games, which were the firepower you were expecting from them.
For the duos, I think I still think my duos are better. It's just that um our strats and our comms were not really doing good during like the first and third map. Especially for the first map, Bayern was actually our best map, so we shouldn't have lost that, I think. But because we are falling apart on that map, it went the other way. But I feel like for the battle of duos, I feel like my team really can handle them a lot more because we still, I mean, we're still winning the second map also, like by far also. So it doesn't mean that we're that far off from them. It's just that we cannot perform to the best of our abilities during this. I think can say like the whole tournament when we're like not really performing our best. But I feel like everyone has tried. Everyone really tried their best. So we're going home with no regrets.
Yes.
Thank you. My second part of the question would be to everyone in the team, and I would like if everyone contributes. I would just like to know from your perspective how the addition of Tara has been throughout the season. She has been idling in APAC, but was transferred to Alexi due to the experience she didn't have compared to other IGLs in the tournament. But in your opinion, how she has been performing throughout the season, and what will you guys miss most about her if she plans to retire next season?
I think
go
for okay, you go first.
I think she's very hardworking. She will find a lot of lineups and she will put in a lot of effort into the game. So I think that's one thing I'll miss. It's a very rare trait from a person. So yeah.
Yeah, number one is the lineups. And last year we didn't get that from from the last player. So I really appreciate of being hardworking on doing such things as lineups. And at the first months of the team, when Anen got added, maybe we passed her the IGL role since the last player left us. And at first months we struggled a bit because she was like catching up on everything, but throughout the mid-year I think it went pretty well. But before we qualified to Berlin and the Pacific tournament, we suddenly changed the things. So because she needs to like adapt more in terms of like the skills and aim skills, so we just let her do it. So yeah, I really appreciate Aden for adjusting well this year.
Thank you, thank you. The switch is ideal because I was Senti.
Yeah, maybe.
You. Sorry.
Yeah, basically Alexis said everything, but for me, the SMG core before was like more on mechanical, but with the addition of Taratias,
Oh my God, that's good.
we were on the what did I said? We are on the brain side. Is it technical? I forgot. Is it
Tactical,
technical?
tactical.
No, technical. Mechanical is the aim and
Tactical.
Yes.
which one are you saying yes?
Technical side.
Technical
Oh,
side,
Technical
guys.
side, yeah. Sorry.
No incense over here, okay?
Okay. For me,
No, technical.
for me, even though she said she's not dedicated enough to the game, I think she is. She really put a lot of effort in this game. I see it every day. She always play rank and grinds and stuff, learn new stuff for us. And then wait. I will try not to cry. Wait. Yeah, I really appreciate everything you did for us, even though it's such a short time. And I think this year was different also because I think the comms also was much better, I guess, since we had like two Indos and three Pinoy. So sometimes like two of them can comms to each other when there's only two of them left, something like that. So yeah, love you, Nin.
Love you too. I love everyone.
Hi, arigato.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. This will
Thank you.
conclude the press conference.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Woo.